для меня как впервые.
And also in Jagannath Puri, I saw Srila Gurudev was personally serving all the devotees. All devotees came there to stay. And Srila Gurudev was personally caring for all the devotees, giving prasad to everyone, serving everyone. It was very shocking to me to see this first time.
Да, ну что это, получается, ученики его были.
They were his disciples, and he was serving his disciples, actually.
Также однажды я написала Гурудеву по скайпу, прислала я не знала, что как можно прислать Гурудеву цветок, и я решила ему послать фотографию красивого цветка, который я увидела. И на что Гурудев мне ответил, что настоящий цветок – это его новый ученик. Вот.
One time I saw a beautiful picture of flower, and I sent it to Srila Gurudev through the messages in Facebook. And Srila Gurudev, he replied, he said, actually, the actual flower is disciple. It is actually the true flower.
Вот хотела сказать, что Гурудев, наш Гурудев, Шрила Бхактивинода Махарадж, он всегда с нами. Даже если мы его не видим, он всегда повсюду. Он в каждом атоме буквально находится. И эта невидимая связь есть у каждого ученика Шрилы Гурудева. И даже если ученик этой связи не чувствует, эта тонкая невидимая связь, она всегда есть. Просто нужно это верить. И это действительно так. И Гурудев всегда с нами. И я молюсь лотосным стопам моего Гурудева о том, чтобы он всегда проливал на меня милость и не обращал внимания на мои недостатки. Хари Кришна.
And actually, Gurudev is everywhere, and every disciple has a relationship with him. Sometimes we don't realize it, but this relationship, this connection is there. It's always in this subtle form. And I pay my obeisances, my Dandavat pranams into my Srila Gurudev, and I hope he won't accept my aparadas.
Хари Кришна.
Хари Кришна. Thank you very much. Большое спасибо за ваше.
Спасибо вам большое за перевод. Спасибо. Хари Кришна.
So we thank all Kanchan Prabha Didi for her glorification of Srila Gurudev. And time is limited, so I think we can go to the next speaker. I believe it's Tripti Didi from Russia, but I also see here in the chat it's Ananga Mohan and Indumati Didi from Mexico. So if
Prabhu, can I just maybe ask you, please, could you tell us which page the Facebook Live is going out on, please?
Yes, I'm streaming this on my page, and I think it is already shared in the chat, Vana Madhuryam.
And it's
Yes,
on.
the link is shared.
Okay, thank you so much, Prabhu.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Your second name is Ananta.
Yes, Ananta Krishna on this page.
Okay, thank you so much, Prabhu.
Krishnadas. So yes, I see here Ananga Mohan Prabhu and Indumati Didi from Mexico. Are you here? Hare Krishna. I don't see them yet. Hare Krishna, Ananga Mohan, Indumati Didi. Can you hear us? Or otherwise, we can move to the next speaker, Madhu Prabhu from Prague. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Can you please? Yes. Hare Krishna.
Can you hear me, Prabhu?
Yes, yes.
Dandavat pranam.
Dandavat pranam, Prabhuji.
So, we start?
Yes, Prabhu, you can start glorifying Srila Gurudev. Go
Okay.
on. Hare Krishna.
Gaurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Talaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Bhaktaya Namo Namaha. Umanyanatimirandasya Jananjana Shalakaya Chakshurumlitanyana Tasmai Sri Gurave Namo. Namo Vishnupadaya Gaurapristaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Goswami Tinamine. Mandeham Bhakti Shakuram Gauraniya Prastita Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Vana Namastuya. Sri Radhikanistitam Rasayana Katambritam Sankirtanam Anandaram Goswami Nambanam Namah. I offer my respectful obeisances to my Srila Gurudev Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj and also to all Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis present in this meeting, Zoom meeting, my God brothers and my God sisters. Thanks for the invitation to speak something about our Srila Gurudev, Param Gurudev, and Guru Parampara. I met Srila Gurudev in the 2013. Before that, I was in a difficult time in my spiritual life, trying to find some real source of inspiration to continue my spiritual life. And I was praying for bona fide Guru. And suddenly, Srila Gurudev appeared in my life, and with Vrindavan Chandra, who is our God brother, who died, who left the body this year, unfortunately. We traveled to Bolivia to meet Srila Gurudev. And that time, the first time that we listened to Srila Gurudev, it was really sweet. And we already were listening some kathas from him, and also reading some books like the Sri Vyasapuya, what is basically the book that changed our lives, and also some Srila Narayana Maharaj books like Bhakti Rasayana, Secret Truths of Srimad Bhagavatam, and some others. The sense of all advice. And when I saw Srila Gurudev, it was like the real way how to get some connection with the Guru Parampara. And with Krishna, of course. When Srila Gurudev is speaking Harikatha, he's giving Sabda Brahma, what is the transcendental sound. It's not an ordinary sound. And he's trying to give Krishna by words, actions, and everything that you see in Gurudev, it speaks about Krishna. He's giving Harikatha 2, 3, 4 times a day, every day. So much sacrifice, traveling here or there. Even in these difficult times, you see that he was in Brazil, in Russia, and it's something really special for us, because even the scripture says that to find a bona fide guru in this world is sudurlabha, is very rare, you know. And I remember the first time when we met Gurudev after he gave Harinam to us. He spoke a lot of Tata Siddhanta about the Swarupa of the Jiva, about the supremacy of Goloka Vrindavan, about the sweetness of Goloka Vrindavan, what is the nature of Goloka Vrindavan. So in this way, we can feel an attraction to be there. So Gurudev always says that we must know what is the goal of life. We can say, oh, my goal is to to do my spiritual life, but what is spiritual life? What is the goal of spiritual life? And Gurudev tried to talk about this, and it was really nice. And every time that I feel like really down in my spiritual life, I try to remember these things. Because also the way how Srila Narayana Maharaj was preaching was very brave and really bold to establish Tattva Siddhanta. And you can see nowadays many people trying to defy the Bhakti Vinodara, they try to defy the Tattva-Siddhanta of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, of Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Thakur, and Srila Jiva Goswami, all the Goswamis, you know. But the message is the same. The message is the same, and how we can know this is by association of sadhu. After some time, I came to live in Czech Republic, in Prague, and I met Srila Gurudev again in London. And when that was the time that I took Diksha. Yeah, after so many years, I feel so lucky to be in association with Srila Gurudev, to be in association with so many God brothers, God sisters from all over the world. Because before to meet Srila Gurudev, I was serving, I was a Kanguru, you know, but by the grace of Krishna, I met Srila Gurudev. By the grace of Srila Gurudev, one day I hope I can get Krishna, this Krishna Prema, what this he is giving. I pray to all my God brothers and sisters to bless me, to clean my heart, to chant and follow my spiritual life in a proper way, and yeah, I think that's what I can say. Remember the time that we were in Bolivia. I originally from Chile, but devotees who doesn't know me, because they don't need to know me. I'm nothing special. So, and he was cooking for us. He was cooking for the devotees. We were trying to help. You know, it's like, but he was always serving. He was serving prasadam. He was giving harikatha. He was cleaning the temple, and he was doing so many things in a very expert way. So in these days, it's very important for us to remember these things, to remember how blessed we are. And personally, I talking for me especially, because I forget sometimes what I have. Sometimes I'm lazy to chant, to listen harikatha, and this and that. So you are running after sense gratification, but you know that that's not the way. So yeah, I'm not sure if I taking your time, but so now my danda pranams to all of you. Thanks for giving me the chance to say some words in glorification of Srila Gurudev, and also to give me the chance to listen from my God brothers and sisters who have real realization of what is this all. I really feel insignificant. I really feel so low. I really feel so fallen. So please bless me, and Bachakalpaturu Yacha Kripa Sindhu Vacha Patitanam Pavanavyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shila Gurudev, Jai Shila Parang Gurudev, Shila Shri Guru Parampara, Jai Shri Radheshyam. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for glorifying Srila Gurudev, making good points of his glories, also telling of some of your personal experience. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. And now we are moving to the next speaker, Radhasundari Didi from UK. Yes, I can see you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranams. Om Jnana Tirmadase Jnananjana Salakya Chakshurunmilitam Yene Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Namah Vishnu Padaya Gaura Prasthaya Bhutale Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Vaniti Namane. Vanchakalpataruvassa cha kripa sindhubheva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. First of all, I'd like to pay my most humble, respectful obeisances unto the divine lotus feet of Srila Gurudev, Bhaktivedanta Vana Goswami Maharaj Ji, and also unto the divine lotus of my Param Gurudevs, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj Ji, and Srila Bhaktivedanta Vana Goswami Maharaj Ji, and also unto the divine lotus feet of Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ji. And I'd also like to pay my most humble obeisances to all assembled Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis. I just feel so nervous today trying to glorify and speak about Gurudev, Srila Gurudev, because I don't know, like last year when we did this Zoom festival and I was given the opportunity to speak, I just wanted to speak and I didn't have that, and I don't know why I feel so nervous this year, but everything is Srila Gurudev's arrangement, and only he will give me the power to say something. The bhajan, the kirtan, which is Jaya Jaya Shri Guru Prema Kalpataru Adbhut Jako Prakash. All glories to Srila Gurudev, who is the wish-fulfilling desire tree of Brahm. And his manifestation is so astonishing. And it really is so astonishing. I just to think, Srila Gurudev, in Tattva Vichar, he is Sri Krishna, and in Rasa Vichar, he is Srimati Radhika. And he mercifully allows us to form a relationship with him. And to me, that is just so, there's no words that can describe the mercy that Gurudev bestows upon us. And he also wants us to form this relationship with him of Lokik Sambandhvat Vritti, which means where he wants us to have that relationship where we think of him as our family member. And he does this so sweetly, where he comes into our lives, and he's so loving. And I've heard other devotees talk about even at programs when everybody's taking prasad, and Gurudev will come by and he will say, have you taken prasad? Have you taken? Make sure you all take, you know. And he's just, and you can just see him in action. He's just like taking care of everybody and looking out for everybody, and it's just so sweet, and it just melts your heart when you see him, and everything he does, all his actions, they're just like, you know, there's some deep meaning to it, because Srila Gurudev, he will not say or do anything that does not have a significance, because he's such a divine personality. And it's just so touching. Okay, Shama Priya Didi would like to show a picture she's actually done as an offering for Srila Gurudev. So I hope you can see that. Thank you, Shama Priya. And with Shri Chaitanya Manuvishtam Stapitam Yene Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Tadati Swapadantikam. When will Srila Rupa Goswami, who has realized the innermost desire of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's heart, personally give me shelter in his divine lotus feet? And I always hear Srila Gurudev using this verse when glorifying our Guru Varga. And this verse actually, well, I can see, well, I feel that it applies to Srila Gurudev. You can see Srila Gurudev is just constantly serving and leading by example. Even in this pandemic, he hasn't stopped traveling. He's traveled to where he can travel to, and he keeps going back to Brazil again and again, and it's just so beautiful, obviously, to see like our Brazilian God brothers and sisters. They're so sweet, and you can see how Gurudev, he's happy when he's there as well. But we miss you too, Gurudev, you know, we want you to come to us too. But Gurudev, he's just so giving, so much love and affection. For me personally, Gurudev has played a huge role in my life, where I've been through a major transition in my life recently, and where I've had to leave a family home, which I lived in for 10 years, and that was not by choice. I was forced out, and Srila Gurudev has just been so merciful and so sweet. Just his little gestures, his ways. He gave me Diksha this year, just like a week before I moved, or 2 weeks before I was due to move out. He also, and it was my birthday, I think the week I was due to move out, and I just messaged Gurudev to ask for his blessings, and he rang me to wish me happy birthday, and it was just like, oh my God, you know, my Gurudev, and I didn't ask him to ring me, and he just knows what each disciple needs, and he's just so sweet, and he'll just give each person what, like he's that desire, wish fulfilling tree, which is so, you know, he demonstrates that, and do you want to say anything? Are you sure? Okay. Yeah, so I just feel like he's always understood the heart, and he's the only person in this world who understands my heart, and he's shown me that. So, you know, I again and again, I'm so grateful for Srila Gurudev's part in my life, and I know he will never leave me, because the last time he was in the UK was December 2019, and I remember he gave a Harikatha on, he told the story about where there's a cow that wanders off into the forest, and the cow gets lost and becomes stuck in quicksand, and there's a tiger that comes by and sees the cow and tries to attack the cow, and the cow and the tiger also becomes stuck in the quicksand, and then the cow is speaking to the tiger and saying, oh, I'm not worried, because I have an owner, so my owner will come to get me. And he said to the tiger, oh, will your owner come to get you? And he said, I don't have an owner. You know, I'm a tiger. I'm the owner of myself. I don't need an owner. And then, like, come late into the evening, the owner of the cow comes to get the cow, and then the tiger, and he gets the cow. And I remember Gurudev specifically saying he you know, takes the cow out gently from the quicksand, he massages the cow's feet, and he, like, really sweetly, you know, he's the owner, and he'll take that cow, and he takes the cow back with him. But before he's about to go, the tiger asks him for help and says, oh, will you help me? Will you help me to take me out of this quicksand? And the owner says, no, because you will eat me. You know, you're a tiger, and that's your nature. You're going to eat me. So the tiger is left behind in the quicksand, but the owner takes the cow away. And I remember Srila Gurudev saying this in his last Harikatha, and it just really touched my heart, and all the difficulties that I've faced in life, like thereafter, after that time as well. I just think of that Harikatha, and I just know that Gurudev comes, he's there, he's always there. And like when he said, oh, Gurudev will massage your feet, he will look after you, and he's like, he's everything. He's your parent, he's your friend, he's well, for me, I just feel like he's been everything, and I'm so grateful for that. So I don't want to take up too much time. I know there are many speakers. I just pray to Srila Gurudev that I am able to realize his heart and one day truly serve him as he wants me to. Vancha kalpatruvasya kripa sindhuve vicha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Srila Gurudev ki jai.
Yes, thank you very much, Radha Sundari Devi, for your understanding of Gurudev's, how he is merciful. And also, thank you very much, Shama Priya Didi, for your nice picture.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Jai Gurudev.
Jai.
So now we are moving on to Manasini Didi from UK also. Are you here with us? Manasini Didi.
Dandavat pranams,
Hare
all,
Krishna.
all
Dandavat.
devotees here. It's so nice to be here and to be able to glorify our Gurudev here together. Please forgive me, I'm not very good in speaking publicly, but I like to do my best today to express my gratitude and my love for our Gurudev Vana Maharaj. When I was initiated in July on Guru Purnima, I didn't really think that he would give me initiation, that someone like me, and amongst his schedule and his whole, he was at that point traveling from Brazil or to Brazil. He was traveling and he was in the airport, just sitting in the waiting room in the airport, waiting for his flight. And even though he was on his journey somewhere, he had time for me. He had time to speak with me and other students, other my god brothers and sisters, and he took that time for me when he was so busy, and I just hope that I can make that time for him also. I know right now that I'm not making that much time, but I hope that in the future, and I can follow in his example to make time for Guru, to make time for devotees, and to make time for Krishna, even amongst busy life, commutes or going here and there in this crazy material world. So I hope that I can do as he does and make that time. He not only just makes time for me when he's busy going there, but when I message him, he responds so sweetly to me, even if I'm emailing him and I'm mad or upset, and he takes that time for me, and he loves me and he loves all of us, as if that we are his children. And yeah, I'm just so grateful for that, and I hope that I hope that I can. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize my camera wasn't on. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just saw someone message there. Yeah, so I'm just so grateful that Gurudev has accepted me into his family, so that I can develop some kind of a service towards him and towards our spiritual family. And there's so much that I'd like to say that I don't know how to say, but also I feel like I'm just new to this, and maybe next year I will have a lot more to say. So thank you so much for having me on today. I don't know what else to say or what else I can't say, but I've really enjoyed listening to other people today, and I'm looking forward to hearing more glorification of our very sweet Gurudev.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Didi,
you.
for glorifying Srila Gurudev.
Thank you. Thank you for allowing me.
So we are looking forward to hear from you next year. More glories. Yes. So let's move to the next speaker, Tripti Didi from Russia.
Prabhu, Ananga Mohan Prabhu is here now also
Nanga Mohan Prabhu.
from Mexico.
Yes, I heard actually.
Haribo.
Yes, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. I'm so sorry that I cannot open my. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Can you hear me? Yeah, I'm so sorry that I not open my camera, but I just knew in the morning that there was this glorification for Srila Gurudev, so I'm at a medical appointment, so I'm not in a proper place to open it and not proper prepared. But anyway, thank you so much for doing this seva for Srila Gurudev. Om Mahyan Tirimanda Shajana Jana Salakaya Chakshudut Militam Dena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gaurave Gaura Chandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha. Mancha Kalpatariyascha Kripa Sindhuvya Eva Cha Patitanam Pavanidyo Vaishnavadyo Namo Namaha. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Thank you so much. So first of all, I open my Dandavat Pranams onto the lotus feet of my Guru Paramatma. Om Vishnu Paramahamsa Parivra Charishta Sata Shishimar Srila Bhaktivedanta Bongo Swami Maharaj. And simultaneously, I offered my humble Dandavat Pranams onto the lotus feet of Nitya Pravista Om Vishnu Pata Sutra Sata Shishimar Srila Bhaktivedanta Bhama Goswami Maharaj. And simultaneously to Nitya Pravista Om Vishnu Pata Sutra Sata Shishimar Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. And to all our Guru Varga. And to all my God brothers and God sisters present here today. So we're about to celebrate the appearance day of Srila Gurudev on Krishna Astami. So we can see that how close is Gurudev to Param Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj and Srila Bhaman Goswami Maharaj, because his Vyasa Puja is actually always his lunar on the moon calendar is always one day before the Viraha Mahotsava from Gurudev and the appearance day of Srila Bhaman Goswami Maharaj. So Param Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, he said that always that he had a few strong disciples that represents him, and he named as one of these to Srila Gurudev. So Srila Gurudev is now giving all this message of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all the mood of Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj around the world. One time when I had the opportunity and I had the chance to travel many times with Gurudev, even humbly, I'm saying this, serving Gurudev in many travels, even I'm Grihamedi, I don't consider I'm Greek husband, Grihamedi, but even of that, having wife, children, Gurudev asked me to serve him personally in so many travels. So in one time in Costa Rica, I remember one devotee told to Gurudev, Maharaj, one disciple of Param Gurudev said, Maharaj, many devotees, many of my god brothers are saying that after Gurudev depart, there's no one with his adhikar and there's no one that is giving the message of and the mood of Srimati Radhika as him. And Gurudev replied very humble that time. He said, yeah, that's true. That's true, he said. There's no one with the adhikar. There's no one like Srila Narayan Goswami Maharaj in this world. And there will be no one like him again. But he said, but our duty is actually to continue preaching. And he said, and I'm just giving initiation, not because I want, it's because my duty is just to continue preaching the mood of my Gurudev. Because Gurudev Srila Narayan Goswami Maharaj, he said, he gave so many books, he gave all this Radha Dashyam, this Manjari Bhav mood to all the devotees, especially to the Western devotees. And he said, but if we think like that and we stop preaching, who will deliver this message? So actually, I'm doing this only to continue delivering the message of my Gurudev. We are traveling, we are suffering many, many disturbances to travel, going in flight, going to one country to another country, just to deliver this message. Actually, there's no sadhu. The sadhu, the bona fide sadhu, can be in Vrindavan, just doing bhajan and sadhan and just chanting there. But real sadhu also comes to the Western countries only to give this mood. We know that we don't have the adhikar to understand all this, all what Gurudev is saying. Gurudev in many Harikathas, he's saying, just listening, this life, just listen the Harikatha. You will not be able to understand anything. Just try to listen and remember. And maybe next life you will chant more, maybe next life you will be able to remember shlokas and maybe to understand a little bit of this Harikatha. But this life, just listen. So Gurudev, anyway, he knows we are not able to understand this, but he's giving. He's giving so much. He's looking all, he's not looking all the defects that we are having, all the bad activities and sinful activities that we are doing. He's actually looking for our qualities. So one time, also one devotee came to Gurudev's room, the first time that he came to Mexico. He said, Gurudev, I just came to give some dakshina. And that time, Gurudev took the money and gave the money back to the devotee. We know that one of the things that we should do because of the Vaishnava etiquette is to give dakshin to Guru. For that time, Gurudev took the money and gave the money back to the devotee. He said, I don't care about your money. I care about your heart. So don't leave your money here. Leave me your heart. That's what Gurudev said. So this time I was so impressed with Gurudev saying that. In that time, I remember he didn't accept any action. So by his counselor's mercy, he also promised to come to Mexico twice a year. I know he's only doing that to Brazil, but he's been coming twice a year. He said, I'm never leaving you. I'm staying here. So Gurudev stays in our heart all the time. Gurudev is trying to inspire all of us to practice a little bit. I don't have any qualification, but anyway, Gurudev gave me the chance to serve a little bit, to purify my heart a little bit. And now you are giving me this chance also to purify my existence and my tongue just glorifying my Gurudev. So I don't want to take so much time, but that's what it came to my heart today. No shlokas, not anything like other times, because sometimes I realized Gurudev always asks me to talk when he comes. Okay, you talk. And he's always trying. He's like a real father, like Guru Mata, Guru Pita, Guru Krishna. So Gurudev is trying to teach us also. You should learn slokas, you should learn all tattvas, Jiva tattva, Maya tattva, Krishna tattva, Radha tattva. So Gurudev is on, and he's very proud when he sees that we are, like learning shlokas, like when he's asking us to talk in front of the audience before him, like what we can say. But he's very hard and he's always clapping when he listens that we are repeating what he teach. So I feel very fortunate to have and to have all the association of Srila Gurudev, because I think I think Gurudev is all that for us, and I don't think I should receive all this mercy because all my sinful activities. Anyway, Gurudev is chasing me. He's trying to take me by the force to chant the holy name, like he said. So thank you so much to all of you. Gurudev is actually coming in 1 month, also to Mexico. Like he said, I'm going twice a year, even with COVID, he's still doing that. So thank you so much to all my God brothers and my God sisters. I don't want to take so much of your time now.
Yeah, Gurudev. Thank you, Prabhuji, very much. As you said, the situation is not the best internet and you couldn't take your camera on, but still you glorified Srila Gurudev. You took this instruction of Srila Gurudev, do or die, very seriously, and you glorified him. Yes, thank you very much, Prabhuji. And now we are moving to the next speaker, Tripti Didi from Russia, if if she's here. Hare Krishna, Tripti. Tripti Didi. No, I think she's not with us on Zoom. So then we can go to the next speaker, Krishna Govinda Das from Colombia. Krishna Govinda Das. Yes, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam. Thank you so much for giving me this chance, this opportunity to share some words. I am a new person in this community, and I'm really happy for joining this, to discover all this sweetness that is given for our Srila Gurudev. First and everything, I want to offer my humble obeisance to Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Vana Goswami Maharaj. And I just would like to share a bit of how happened this story of a new connection with Srila Gurudev. I've spent the last 2 years looking for, or in this process, to find my spiritual master, and he found me in Mexico City, there in the place of which leads Anangamohan Prabhu, and he gave me his mercy on July 27th. As soon as I saw him, I just knew that he was my spiritual master. One day I sent a letter to him telling him how to find my spiritual master, what to do. I wrote like a two-page letter, and he just answered in 2 lines. He said, just keep chanting Harinam and listen Harikatha, and your Gurudev will appear in front of you. And it was just like this. I recognize this relationship like so important and so deep, even when this is so recent. And he explained in a class there in Mexico that this relationship is eternal. We just got in touch again. And in the last months, he gave me the mercy, his causeless mercy, to open a center to lead a project here in my country. He told me to share his teachings here in Colombia, and I would like to take advantage of this moment to show you the new space that we are having for this seva. The name of the place is Sri Narayan Goswami Gaudí Jamat, Colombia, and we are just starting in the next days with decoration. Here we have a small kitchen, but we are doing this with our love. This was the day to move to the place, and I'm very excited for this mission. We are receiving Srila Gurudev on February the 10th, and you are all welcome here to join, to share, to feed, to nourish this beautiful place, this new place in our country, in Colombia. My city is named Bucaramanga, so you're all very welcome. And I just wanted to share this with all of you, my dear God brothers and God sisters. Thank you so much again for the chance. Srila Gurudeva Ki Jai.
Jai. Thank you, Prabhuji, for sharing this. Very inspiring to see how devotees are inspired there to serve Srila Gurudev, to take up his mission and to spread it. Very nice to see. Jai Srila Gurudev. Colombian devotees Ki Jai. So we have not much time left. So let's move to the next speaker, Lilavati Didi from UK. Lilavati Didi. Hare Krishna. Yes. Yes.
Krishna, Dandavat Pranams. Thank you for having me. I'm a little bit nervous. It's my first time ever on a Zoom chat, so please bear with me. Sending lots of love to all of my God brothers and God sisters all around the world, and so lovely to be hearing all of your beautiful messages to Srila Gurudev. It's really amazing and beautiful. People have taken time to do that so humbly. Thank you. So for me, I just would like to just share a little bit of my journey over the last couple of years, which has been quite a bumpy journey for me. On the 4th of July 2019, I got diagnosed with cancer. Very trying time for me and my family that was attending my hospital appointment. And from something really quite sad and quite devastating, something really beautiful happened, because I kind of got guided onto a spiritual path that, I don't know, I just felt that I was pushed to this really lovely man, Ananga Mohan, that I had met a couple of times in our city of Brighton on his bookstall, and I'd stopped and chatted to him. Always felt great comfort talking to him, and he had exchanged phone numbers with me and said maybe one day I'd like to come and join in with a program, and I was always too nervous to ever do that. But as soon as I had my cancer diagnosis, the first person I thought that I needed to speak to was my dear sweet Ananga Mohan, who invited me round with my son to come and visit with him and his wife Yamuna. And we went, and from a really horrible anxiety that I'd felt for the last couple of days after my diagnosis, I felt a complete beautiful peacefulness when they explained to me all about what their beliefs were and how they felt about our mortality and things, and it made me feel really, really comforted. It's really felt blessed. They spoke to me of Gurudev. They mentioned that Gurudev was coming to visit London at the end of August, and that it would be really beneficial for me to go and meet with him. So me and my husband, we took courage to travel up to London and had the most beautiful day where I took my initiation with Gurudev. I got my beautiful spirit name, felt absolutely amazing, and everything just felt so wonderful. I felt so truly blessed. And yeah, I've gone through. I've had my cancer removed just before I was diagnosed with cancer. I was making beautiful vegan soaps and candles and skincare products, and I was going to be selling them on a little market stall. But sadly, I only got to do 3 of those. Sadly, this year my cancer did return in April, but it was only teeny weeny. I've had that removed. I'm now 6 months free from cancer again, and I've felt really pushed to carry on making my beautiful products and my skincare range, which over the last 3 months I've just had an abundance of energy, divine energy, to be able to create these beautiful things. And it's just been amazing, even to the extent sometimes I go to look for things, I think, oh, I've run out of something, when all of a sudden I'll look to the side of me and there maybe some lavender leaves or lavender flowers are there for me ready, and I just say thank you. And it's just been really beautiful, really wonderful. I really hope to be able to visit India when everything has settled back down and everything's okay. My gorgeous grandson as well, he comes to stay here for the weekend, every 2 weekends, and he's really taken great comfort in Krishna consciousness with me as well. And he actually got to speak to Guru Dev on World Sankirtan Day this year. He got his beautiful spirit name of Leela Govinda. He takes great comfort when he comes here, looking after my Tulsi Devi plant and watering and speaking to her. And yeah, he really looks forward to seeing Guru Dev again. And he whispered to me the last time he was here, Nanny, sometimes I chant in my head. And it made me feel so blessed for him, and really wonderful. So I really do, like, my story, just would like to share with everybody how I really have a lot to thank cancer for. Cancer's brought me to this most wonderful, beautiful family. My life has completely changed from the day that I got diagnosed in such a wonderful and beautiful way, and I feel so truly blessed. And I just really feel that there was a purpose behind all of it, and it's been a really beautiful path that I've found myself on. I do feel truly humbled and truly blessed, and I pray every day and give thanks to Guru and Gauranga for life every day when I wake up. So that's my offering, and that's my story.
Jai Gurudev, thank you very much for sharing this story.
Gurudev.
So sweet, so much for offering yourself to Shri Guru and Shri Krishna. So sweet to hear.
Thank you.
Jai,
Hare Krishna.
Now we also have Indumati Didi. She is now able to glorify Shri Gurudev. Indumati Didi.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Dandavat pranams. Can you hear me?
Yes. Go on.
I'm sorry, I cannot open my camera because it's not very good internet here.
It's all right.
Okay. I offer my humble Dandavats pranams of the lotus feet of my Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Bon Goswami Maharaj, and all the Guru Varga, and all the Vaishnavas here in this beautiful meeting. And I feel very happy and grateful to being here and speak a little bit in my own purification. I am not very good at talking, but sometimes I cannot believe that Srila Gurudev took me in this life and give me so much love and affection, because he's really a heavy thing, you know, like he explains Guru is someone like really heavy in all the aspects, like in this shloka that I found in Sri Hari Bhakti Vilas, Kripa Sindhu Sampurnaha, Salva Sadbo Pakarakha, Nishpraha Sarvat Siraha, Sarva Samsaya Samcheta, Nalasu Guru Artaha. Who is the meaning is that who is an ocean of mercy, who is always satisfied in all aspects, who possesses all the good qualities, who works for the benefit of all souls, who is free from lust, who is perfect in all aspects, who is a good verse in scriptures and knowing the signs of Krishna. He is the person who can remove all kinds of doubts from his disciples. He who is always engaged in service to Krishna is known as a genius guru. So this is the real description of Srila Gurudev, who is cleaning all our hearts with the torch of knowledge, and with so much love and affection, he's traveling to all the countries, especially in Mexico. He's always come, no matter COVID or no COVID. He always endeavored to like water the seed of bhakti in our hearts. So I think the best birthday present that we can give to Srila Gurudev is to try, like try to serve Srila Gurudev, like he always says. Maybe we can be physically with him, but he explained that the difference of Bapu Seva and Bani Seva, like try to do like in Bani Seva, no? It's like more important. It's even more important than being physically with him, because preaching is more valuable. Like Srila Rupa Goswami, he never given any massage to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or wash his clothes. So like Srila Gurudev is doing, like traveling and preaching. We need to preach at maybe at an own level and ability. Like in my example, I don't have any Shastra knowledge or any qualification, but the only skill that Srila Gurudev gave me is like to make the books. So in this way, I can try to my life useless and please a little bit Srila Gurudev. And I feel very grateful to be able to do this. So this is the only thing I can like I can say. So I pray to all to please give me blessings to be always humble in this spiritual path. Forgive me any fault or mistakes. Sorry about my English is not like very good. So thank you very much. Vanchakalpatarvyasya kripasindhuvacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.
Jai Srila Gurudev. Thank you very much for glorifying Srila Gurudev. Actually, Didi was busy now, but she could put all other activities aside and come here and glorify Srila Gurudev. So thank you very much. It's very nice to hear you. And now we move on to the next speaker, Madhavi Didi from Holland. Madhavi Didi. Yes, very sweet, very nice devotee. So let's hear from her. We can't hear you yet. Can you turn your microphone on? Yes, yes, nice.
Namo Om Vishnupadaya Gaura Prasthaya Bhutale Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Vandaswami Iti Namine Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. First of all, to all the senior Vaishnava and Vaishnavi, to all my God brothers and God sisters, and to all respected devotees assembled here today, my Dandavat Pranam. First of all, I would like to say my unmerited Dandavat Pranam onto the lotus feet of my Diksha Guru, Om Vishnupada Ashokrata Sri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Srila Maharaj. Second, I would like to pay my unlimited Dandavat Pranams onto the lotus feet of my Param Guru Devi Srila Krishna Vishnupada.
Hare Krishna Madhvi Priya. I think the connection was lost. Hare Krishna Madhvi Priya, we can't hear you. Let's wait. No, I think the connection was lost. Okay, I have now time to announce something. A message from Ananga Mohan Prabhu. He asked me to say, Navad Pranams to all, please he's inviting everyone to send their written offerings to Srila Gurudev to his email. I will share this email in Vana Madhuryam chat group on WhatsApp, so everyone can send his offerings. And all these offerings will be offered to Srila Gurudev on the 27th December on his Tithi day on a Word document. And he's saying some disciples have sent, many have not yet done so. A book will be eventually be prepared. Please don't miss out a special time to receive his mercy on his appearance day. On this day, he is especially generous. So please, all devotees, write an offering and send this to the email. I will also share this email here in the chat and later on the Vana Madhuryam chat also. Yes, Madhvi Priya? Yes.
And
The connection was lost.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Okay. I would like to thank Kunjeswari Didi for this beautiful event, for the pleasure of our beloved Gurudev. Although I am not qualified to speak about the words of my Gurudev, I am feeling very grateful to have this opportunity to purify my song in this way. My first meeting with Gurudev. It all started in January 2016 when I attended the Bhagavad Gita seminar by Vijay Krishna Prabhu in Holland. On the last day of the seminar, we were so fortunate to meet a spiritual master from India, Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, for the first time. On this day, all participants received a Nirmala directly from Gurudev, and I started to chant for the first time with his blessings. Holland is blessed with so much sadhu sangha. I remember one day when I saw Gurudev arriving at the hall for the program. I looked into his eyes and his beautiful smile, and it immediately felt like seeing my father walking into the room. In that year, I lost my father 8 years ago, and having this loving darshan of Gurudev, it stayed in my mind, and I knew from that moment, he is my Gurudev. I want to be his disciple. Seeing him, many tears flowed from my eyes. In April 2017, on the auspicious day of Ram Navami, I received Harinam, and in April 2018, on the auspicious day of Nrsimha Chaturdashi, I received Diksha from Gurudev. And when I was asked to speak about Gurudev, I first didn't know what to say. But slowly, sometime little memories came to me. Gurudev resides in the heart of his disciples, knowing past, present, and future. I remember I was trying to recall a verse from the Bhagavad Gita, but I didn't know which page, number, and how to find it. At that time, I prayed to Gurudev, "Oh Gurudev, I'm looking for this verse. Help me to find it quickly." I opened the Gita on a random page, And there it was, the verse I was looking for. Also, when I feel some doubt about my bhajan sadhan or some disturbance are coming into my mind, on that exact same day when I listened to Gurudev's Hari Katha, he will speak exactly about the topic which gives answers to my doubts. I truly believe Gurudev is in my heart. And when I first went to Navadip Dham in 2019, I heard from other disciples that Gurudev is walking very fast in the Patkram, and that you sometimes have to run to keep up with him. So I was doing like that, trying to stay very near to him and praying to always follow my Gurudev's footsteps, and how blessed I am to be here in Dham under his guidance, listening to his Hari Katha. I also very blessed and fortunate for the opportunity to do seva at Maya and Shashikala Didi's house when Gurudev or any Vaishnavas are staying there. In this way, I could do seva by their mercy, serving Mahaprasadam to Gurudev. Gurudev was always asking me how my bhajan sadhan is going. If I am chanting my rounds and always sending my heart, and always sending his heartbeat blessings and asking if I am okay. Sometimes in a personal message on Facebook Messenger, feeling so much joy in my heart. So I will finish now. I pray that Gurudev can come very soon again to Holland. I miss him very much. That under the guidance I can do Thakurji Seva and stay focused on my bhajan and sadhan. And with the blessings from Guru and Gauranga, I can go to Sri Navadvip Dham for the next year, next parikrama. Thank you again, Kunjeswari Didi and everyone. Please forgive me if I made any offenses. Srila Gurudev ki jai. Vanchakal patrupishya krita sindhu bharevasya patitanam pavanbhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namaha.
Jai Gurudev, thank you so much. Just Didi so nicely glorified Srila Gurudev, telling how she's following the
My
footsteps.
first time, I'm nervous. It's my first time.
It's very nice to hear. Very nice to hear all the personal stories about following Srila Gurudeva's footsteps, and also very nice to hear how you are performing Vapu Seva for Srila Gurudev at the house of Sashikala Didi and Maya.
Yes.
Very nice to hear. Thank you so much for
Thank you, everyone.
sharing it. So yes, we are just on time. Everyone got chance to glorify Srila Gurudev. Today it was the first day. I think tomorrow we will continue and new devotees will come and glorify Srila Gurudev. So thank you very much, everyone who came to listen, everyone who participated. And I'm asking for forgiveness for so bad hosting. It was very unplanned, very we had to improvise. So I hope everyone enjoyed this session of glorification. Everyone got inspired from hearing all these glorifications, inspired to serve Gurudev more and more, and to go on spiritual path back to Godhead. So I'm thanking everyone. Thank you for participating, and I hope to see everyone tomorrow. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripasindubhyevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Vaishnav Thakur ki jai, Srila Gurudev ki jai. Hare Krishna, dear devotees.